Getting paralyzed on your honeymoon? Well, that is some serious bad luck. But here's how it can happen and how you might essentially be able to prevent it. Running deep in your armpit, something called the brachial plexus. Plexus means network and brachial means arm. It is the network of nerves that supply your arm. We do not need to get into detail on what root gives what, but I need you to remember this mnemonic for me. It's called Romeo. So radial, median, ulnar. Remember it, we're gonna need it in a second. What does all of that have to do with the honeymoon, you're asking? Enter honeymoon palsy, also called Saturday night palsy, crutches palsy, and drunken palsy, and you're gonna know why in a second. Nerves are some pretty sensitive structures, and they do not like to be put under pressure, especially for prolonged periods of time, such as someone laying in your arm for a long period of time, or using crutches you put under your armpit. Or maybe you're drunk and you're not aware for the way you're sleeping, so you can just sleep on your arm and put all your body weight on it, or sleep on a chair and have all the support pressure under your armpit, aka your axilla. And that causes something called neuropraxia. Concussion for your brain is the same as neuropraxia for peripheral nerves. So although the anatomical structure may be preserved, the function is impaired. Good news for you, it is something transient and it can be reversed if you remove that pressure from the nerve. Now you know why it's called honeymoon palsy and Saturday palsy, because when they have someone sleeping on your arm, essentially your axilla, the whole night. Now you know why it's called drunken palsy and also crutches palsy. Honeymoon palsy is essentially a radial nerve injury. Now remember that Romeo mnemonic? The radial nerve supports the dorsal aspect of your hands. It's got some sensory fibers, so you might feel some tingling or pain on the dorsal aspect of your arm, and also it supplies your extensor muscles. So when that function is impaired, what happens to your hand? A wrist drop. You're gonna be walking like this for a couple good days or even weeks, and essentially it may be permanent if you do not remove that pressure, so be aware of that.